This is the RockMix 4 Professional 4-channel live and recording mixer with a USB interface. This bus-powered portable mixer can be used in a variety of different applications, from Zoom calls to podcasting, Twitch game and live streaming, conference meetings, home studio recordings for vocalists, guitarists, and stereo instrument players like keyboardists, for karaoke, as a live mixer for open mic and acoustic performances in coffee houses, or as a simple mixer to play music in a gym, restaurant, party hall, or retail store. Included with the mixer is a USB cable that you can use to power the device from the included block. But since this mixer can also be used as an interface, this cable allows you to connect it to your computer and get power from the computer itself. It also has an additional micro USB port as another way to power the mixer. And if you need an extremely portable setup, since the mixer is bus powered, you can power this mixer off a power bank. The mixer itself is made from a super solid steel construction that is both durable and portable, and all the knobs are smooth moving and high quality to hold up for everyday use. On both channels 1 and 2 of the mixer, there are XLR and 1/4-inch combo jacks. Now the combo jacks are set up so that when you use an XLR cable, it'll set that channel to a microphone level signal. And when you use a 1/4-inch cable, it'll set that channel to a line level signal. So for best use when using a microphone, use an XLR cable, and for line level signal inputting, use a 1/4-inch cable. On channel 1, there is a gain knob to set the level of microphone or line level signal, as well as a 2-band low and high EQ. This 2-band EQ allows you to cut the low end, or you can boost the low end. And it's the same thing with the high end. You can cut it out, cut the high end out, or you can boost the high end. And right underneath the 2-band EQ, we actually have a pan knob that allows you to pan it all the way left or pan it all the way to the right. Or you can set it directly in the middle. Now at the bottom of channel 1, there is another volume knob, which is essentially to control the level of signal going from channel 1 to the main mix. This will allow you to make sure that channel 1 and 2 are balanced in the main mix. There is also a phantom power button at the top of channel 1, which you're going to want to make sure to turn on if you're using a condenser microphone on the RockMix 4. Channel 2 is almost identical to channel 1 in that it features both the combo jack and a 2-band EQ, gain knob, and a pan knob. The big difference here is that the 1/4-inch input can also be used for instruments like guitar and bass. All you have to do is push in this instrument high Z button over here, and then you can use this channel for high gain instruments like a guitar or bass. And just like on channel 1, there is a channel 2 level knob at the bottom to set the level of channel 2 in the main mix. Now both channels 1 and 2 each have a pad button, which will lower the input volume coming in, which is great for controlling really hot signals. Channels 3 and 4 is our stereo channel that can be used for stereo sources like keyboards and synths. It has a high and low gain button to set the level of the stereo source, and the level knob at the bottom controls how loud channel 3 and 4 is in the main mix. This stereo channel is super cool because if you have a keyboard or synth on channel 3 and 4, a guitar on channel 2, and a vocalist on channel 1, you essentially have a whole band set up on this mixer that you can use for recording or live streaming. Now on top of the stereo channel, there is an 8-inch aux input that you can use to input sound from a smartphone, tablet, or MP3 player through an aux cable. Now it's important to note that there is no volume knob for this input, and the volume is controlled through whatever you set the volume to on the device itself. You can play music from your smartphone or tablet and it'll come through on the mixer, or you can use it to run sound effects on if you're doing a podcast. Another cool application is if you have a podcast where you do phone style interviews, you can have your phone plugged in through the aux cable into the 8-inch input, and you can call someone and their voice will come through the mixer, which can then be recorded. Now at the top we have our main mix 1/4-inch outputs that you can use to send everything coming through the mixer to your studio monitors or other powered speakers for playback, listening, and monitoring. Right below that we have our headphone outputs. One is a 1/4-inch headphone output, while the other is an 8-inch headphone jack. Now, if you have a headphone plugged into the 1/4-inch jack, the 8-inch jack is bypassed and vice versa, so just keep that in mind. If you want to use 2 headphones on this mixer, you can use our RC135 TRS splitter cable or our RHP-A4 headphone amp for even bigger setups. All the headphones get controlled by this monitor knob over here. And all the way at the bottom there is a main mix volume knob which controls the master volume of everything coming through the mixer for both recording into your DAW or listening to back on your speakers. This even includes if you're playing music through your computer, which you can control with the computer knob over here. Now you'll also notice an 8-inch microphone input over here that you can use to plug a mic into channel 1. It is important to note that this will only work for dynamic microphones, as the 8-inch mic input does not have the ability to produce phantom power, which condenser microphones require. And if you're wondering how this mixer sounds when recorded through, you've been listening to it this whole time. This entire voiceover was done using the RockMix 4. This mixer is extremely versatile and you can use it for so many different applications. You can use it for podcasting, for Twitch game or live streaming. It's an all-in-one system to record with. You can use it for Zoom calls or conference calls or in the home studio to record multiple vocalists, guitarists, or keyboardists. You can use it for karaoke or for simple setups in a gym, garage, restaurant, retail store, you name it. So if you're looking for a versatile and portable 4-channel mixer with a USB recording interface, look no further than the RockMix 4 from Rockville.